Hi friends, and thanks for joining today's Spanish lesson for court interpreters. We're going to be reviewing an opening statement. And for today's lesson, I based these flashcards off of the assessment script for simultaneous interpretation from the website ncsc.org. That's the National Center for State Courts. I'm not sure if that website is available outside of the United States, but if you wait for me after this lesson, I'll show you exactly how we're going to get to this resource. So I encourage you, watch this video, make your own flashcards, and then go over and listen to the MP3 file of the simultaneous and record yourself. Follow along and see if you can keep up or what words you were just a little too hesitant or slow or got incorrect, and then try to improve on it next time. But without further ado, let's begin. Opening statement. We could say that as alegato de apertura. And so in my opening statement, I will tell you what the evidence will show. I'll give you a moment so you can give it a try if opening statement could be interpreted as alegato de apertura. And I say could be because there's multiple ways of interpreting things. So for this sentence, we could say, en mi alegato de apertura, les diré lo que demostrará la prueba. Evidence. As you'd previously heard, prueba. And so the evidence will show that the defendant is guilty. La prueba demostrará que la acusada es culpable. Oh, la acusada, what does this tell us? The defendant is a woman. Throughout the course of this trial, we could say that as a lo largo de este juicio, but remember a trial is un juicio. We will prove this throughout the course of the trial. Lo probaremos a lo largo de este juicio. We will demonstrate that the defendant committed the crime. We could say this as either demostraremos o probaremos. And so, demostraremos que la acusada cometió el delito. Charges. She is guilty of the charges against her. The charges son los cargos. And so we could say this as es culpable de los cargos en su contra. The popular or the cool crowd, as in she was considered part of the popular or cool crowd of kids. We could say this as el grupo popular o los chicos populares. So this we could interpret because again we interpret meaning, not word for word. We could say this all as era parte del grupo popular. And a senior in high school, we could say that as preparatoria. But a senior in high school, that's simply a student in their last year. So to say she was a senior in high school, we could say that as era estudiante de último año en la preparatoria. A high-end car, as in she drove a high-end car, we could say un automóvil o un carro de lujo. So she drove a high-end car, manejaba un carro de lujo. A cheerleader. Do you know how to say cheerleader? We could say that as porrista. She was a cheerleader for the football team. Era porrista del equipo de fútbol americano. But for now, we're gonna pause here. You have a few flashcards to create already, but I'm gonna show you exactly where you're gonna go. So again, it's the National Center for State Courts, so ncsc.org. And from there, you're going to go to Explore Our Resources. One of their resources, if you click on that, is Language Access and State Court Interpreters. Click on that button, and then click on the button that says Learn from Practice Materials. Once you click on Learn from Practice Material, you're gonna get sent to a page with other links. There is one that says Practice Audio File for Simultaneous. And finally, once you click on that practice audio, you can either listen or download the MP3 file. And that's the full script of what these flashcards are based off of. And again, we have more to go through, but just to get yourself started, start with these, give it a go on that website, see how well you do, and then follow me next time for the continuation of the lesson. Thank you so much and have a great start of the new year. Thank you and bye-bye.